Hey guys, I am here to unbox some albums. I'm doing this live of this unboxing a little bit later than usual, but that's for a few reasons. So first off, as you can see, each cover is different. So they were sent out randomly. I only got a few JBs, whereas I got some members I got like 10 copies of, where I only got 5 JB total. But yeah, I not only had to do that, but then I had to sort out, once I knew how many of each member I had, I then had to sort and figure out which sealed ones I had to put to the side. But now I've got everything sorted out. We have all 7 versions, and we're gonna go ahead and check them out, do this unboxing. And one of the nice things that I noticed, and so I'm gonna start obviously with the JB, but actually before I even do that, let me show you the pre-order benefits. So these are the pre-order benefits. So there are 2 sets of postcards. So there's this blue one, there's the red one. I will take them out in a second. Then also there's this color Polaroid. So each has a colored Polaroid. And then there's also a message keyring. Each member has their own keyring. Each member has their own color Polaroid, and then it's just the 2 photo card sets. So let's go ahead and let's start with this blue one first. And we'll take a look at this. It's going to take me forever, guys, to sort all of this. It just is, because I have to sort pre-order benefits, I have to sort the albums. It's just going to take a while. Not too long, but it will take some time to sort. So here is BAM's color Polaroid card. And then here is the first message ring. So you can see it's got the message. I could not even fully tell. And then here is the set of the postcards. This is the pre-order benefit one. So then on the back, it's just got their name. These are pretty large cards here. These look like they're gonna take like 2 cut pages, 2 part pages in order for them to fit. Oh, that's a pretty picture, Yugyeom. But yeah, there's so many little things in here to sort out. So like the blue versus the red is probably the easiest thing to sort because it's just one or the other. But then, like I said, you have each of the little details beyond that I then need to sort out. So fun? Question mark? Not really. But it is a lot of little things that I'm going to be sorting. So if you are in the group order, please, I put this in the wrong one. If you are in the group order, then please go ahead and just give me just a little bit of time to kind of, like make sure I got everything sorted out. It shouldn't take me too long. I'm actually off, so I'm going to start working on this tomorrow and going through everything. I'll probably look through the cards, make sure everything's in order tonight, so that way when I go to actually sort everything tomorrow, it will just be nice and quick. And quick and easy, pretty much. Most people ordered just 1 album, but there were a few people who ordered full sets, so there is that. So, okay, so this is the first version of the pre-order benefit. And then here is the other version. So I'm going to just show you guys this. So here's the Jinyoung photo a little bit up close. And then I'll show you these postcards. So we have JB, Mark, Jackson. I like this red set more than the blue. Jinyoung, Youngjae, BamBam. And yeah, I really like this red set more than the blue. I like the look. I like the color of it. I dig that red, but a bit more than the blue one. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. That ripped a little bit. It's okay because that's mine. I bought a lot of them anyway. Okay, so that is the 2 pre-order benefits. So with that, you saw the Jinyoung and you saw the BamBam. So let's show you some of these. So here is Mark's color photo, Jackson's color photo, Youngjae's color photo, another Bam, Jackson, Youngjae, Jinyoung. Here is JB's. So that's, I need to find a Yugyeom. If I find a Yugyeom, here's a Yugyeom. Okay. And then here is a Yugyeom photo. So his is kind of dark, it's outside. But yeah, those are the different photos. And like I said, each one has a different message too. So there is also that as well to consider. Okay, so now let's actually open into these albums. So we're going to start with JB. So these are really simple albums. The CD is actually in the back, so it's a JB CD. You can see his name even from here. It's just going to slip in there. It's got their names on the back, the cover on the front, and it is in a plastic bag here. So it's not like a complicated thing. And then there's the sticker, which is going to be fun to deal with. I may actually, once I put these back in, I may actually put the inclusions in the bag with, instead of with the album, with the actual goodies. So like the pre-order benefits, since there's space in there. So this is big. It is like that soft, like suede cover. The back is like just a slip cover, but the front is the soft suede like cover. It is a very big album. I just want to put that out there. There's like a sheet. What? It has, okay, so I guess it's got like the lyrics on here. Yeah, it's the track list, which you can barely like see. Like, it's like translucent. You can like barely see this track list. Even when it's against something, you can barely see it. But there's the first photo. I'm gonna put this back in here so it stays nice and comfy. And so we have JB and JB. So this is all, this version is going to be all JB since they are member versions. I don't know if they have like a couple pictures in the end with the whole group, or if it is truly fully all just, I'm gonna actually leave this down here just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. Pictures may not be as close, but you can probably see it better just because it's a really big book. That photo is kind of in the corner a little bit, but this one isn't. Oh, there's some group stuff. So here's the group. So there are at least some group shots, not many. I do kind of like the numbers that are on the sides of the pages there. You can kind of see them like right here on both sides that number the pages. A lot of photo books don't have the numbers, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I do like numbers. So another full page. The looks that they have, the styling is actually really nice. I do like the styling for the most part in this era. Okay, so here we have lyric. So here is a Youngjae right here. So for the inner poster there, I'm going to take that out. And then we're going to check the cards here that we have. So we got a JB in the JB. And we have a Mark Polaroid one. And then we have a JB film strip there. And let's keep looking through this. Thanks to... Oh, interesting. So I guess because it's the JB version, they only have JB's thanks to in there. So I guess if you wanted to see everybody's thanks to, you'd have to actually get all of them. But yeah, so like I said, when I pack these back up, just because when I do this right now, I don't want to like mess with this again. So what I'm actually going to do, just because the sticker is going to be really, really annoying, any of those inclusions, I'm going to actually put in the pre-order benefit stuff. In your pre-order benefit. So yeah, so that way I don't have to go opening and closing these too much, because this is just plastic. Unless of course you're watching this and you say, hey, just take off the plastic, you don't need this plastic. If that's the case, then awesome, and I will just not like do plastic. So that's, I'm gonna do one of each member for right now, and then I'll go through and do the rest of them, just because I want to show you all the photo books for all of them first. So, okay. Here we go. I hate opening these up. This is why I'm only going to do it the one time. So that is open. And again, it's just their name on the back. So we've got the Mark one there. And let's look at Mark's. Hi. I know you. Okay, so here is Mark's pretty one. Again, you can't read this track list at all, but here's Mark's pretty face. And sorry, I nearly dropped the mic, but okay. So Marky Poo. These are, okay, so for this one, we've got a BamBam inner card, and we've got a Yugyeom card, and a Jinyoung card, and this time we got a Jackson Polaroid. So they are not matching towards the inside stuff at all, except for the CD. So if you, whatever version you get, that's the CD that you get as well. So that's the only plus side there. Marky Poo. Mark is so pretty. I should watch him play games more often. I think I've only watched him actually play, I think, one of the times when he was playing. Sometimes I just watch and I pay attention to what people are saying as he's playing, and I just don't actually watch for whatever reason. But Mark is precious. So yeah, there's a couple of group shots, but for the most part, it is pretty much, ooh, look at that one. Although it's like in the corner, I kind of wish, and like sideways, I kind of wish it was like a vertical shot, but like, okay. Oh my goodness, Mark. You can like see right through his shirt. I'm just saying. Just pointing out just an observation. Sorry if that is problematic to you. Okay. But yeah, here's just the rest of the tracks there. And that is it for Mark's version. Now I'm going to struggle putting this whole thing back in. And so now that one is done. So it's going to be really interesting because usually it's really simple for me to differentiate albums that I've opened up versus albums that I haven't because they don't have plastic on them. I really am going to have to move the ones that I am not opening up to like a completely different location because yeah, I'm not, this is like, do you see this? This is, I just grabbed it and this is already open here. If this had been like lost something, the CD could just like, the CD can, it can literally just slide out. Like there's nothing that I can do about that either. That's just the way that this came. This packaging is awful. You know what? I'm just going to, you know what? This one's going to be mine. I'm just going to, because I got one of each. So I'm just going to just like tear it because I'm not going to keep. For real, if you are part of the Go and you don't want this plastic, just let me know and I'll get rid of it. And I'll just take your CD and I'll put it in the back because it is just a flat CD, so it'll be fine in there. So yeah, if you are not pressed with that, please let me know. Okay, Jackson is really pretty. This like strawberry on him is like really gorgeous. My tiny giant king, I love you so much. Man, do I miss seeing Jackson live. Seeing Jackson live is just, it's a whole nother experience. Like he's enigmatic. He like just takes up so much space on stage and yet he's still so focused and intense but still personable. Oh Jackson. Oh, sir. Okay. If you've never had a mental breakdown because of Jackson, then I guess I should call you lucky because I definitely do. Got another Youngjae. JB. BamBam. And we got a Youngjae for the film strip. So these are really pretty. I could have used if the album was just a tiny bit like shorter. Okay, and there's just the things too, which I'm not gonna go through. Oh, I ripped that one open. That one's mine. So unneeded. I'm just gonna leave these and just make all of this my sets. So because that just makes my life easier. Who's next? Jinyoung. So again, this is gonna be mine, so you know what? I'm not even gonna be kind about it. I'm just gonna rip it open because I'm not keeping this plastic. I am not. Okay, so Jinyoung's version. Pretty Jinyoung. Mr. Park Jinyoung, actor Jinyoung, the elite Jinyoung. JYPE, give Jinyoung an acting job. Let him stop just considering him and get him in a role, please. JYPE, please do this man justice. He is, man, he gets better each time he acts, so like please just like, can they not like just support him and get him on like one of these like really good roles because he deserves to shine. Sorry, I'm just ranting about actor Jinyoung rather than looking at how gorgeous he looks. because he does look gorgeous here. But then again, he is Park Jinyoung, and everything he does is gorgeous. So it's kind of fitting. Kind of fitting. So here's this. We've got BAM. We've got a Marky Poo and a JB and a Mark. Polar film strip. Film strip, not a Polaroid. Jinyoung. So pretty. Like, what even? Okay, so this one's mine. Putting the CD in the back. But yeah, seriously, I might just send out an email to ask people, because it is kind of annoying now that I'm dealing with it. It's not impossible to deal with, it's just annoying, and if you really don't want it, I'm only going to obviously email the people that are doing the opened albums. These are all mine. It doesn't matter. I forgot for a second. I got really scared. I was just like, oh no, I broke it. Okay. So, Youngjae time. Pretty Youngjae. Youngjae needed more screen time in last piece, please. But, I mean, I guess. He's so pretty. And Breath is such a good song. Breath is kind of amazing. What is this? What is this placing? Why is it put like this? This is awful. Sorry. But it's awful. Breath is a really good song. It's probably one of my favorites. It's probably, actually, Breath is probably my second favorite song on the album. My favorite song on the album is Special. 100%, hands down, Special is my jam. Then Breath. I really like Last Piece, but I think Wave has been growing on me more and more. So I think maybe Wave is my next favorite, but Special is my jam. Special I listen to a lot. I really love Special. and like I said, Breath is also extremely good. Those are probably the two that, not probably, they are definitely the two that I listen to the most. My mic is gonna fall. Okay, but okay, so who do we have this time around? We have a Jinyoung, JB, Jinyoung, and who do we have for this? We have another Mark. But yeah, the album is really good. It really does fit the whole theme that they've been going with. Okay, and then here's the thanks to, which means that's the end of all the fun, special, new stuff. Okay. This is, again, one of mine, so it's just going over here. And on to BamBam. BamBam, my bias. Again, another, do you see this? Another one that's opened already. Not all the way, but just a little bit. There's really nothing I can even do about that, but it doesn't matter because I'm getting rid of this. I'm not, even though I can't pull it out that way, I still have to open it up so it has room to pull out. Okay, that's okay. And we have photo cards falling out. That's okay. That's okay. The photo cards fell out. Nothing else did. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at BamBam, my bias. Well, JB is also my bias, but BamBam. BamBam. It's all about BamBam. I always choose BamBam over JB, unfortunately, but when given the chance to choose both, I choose both. There we go. He's so pretty. Like, I always want to be like, yeah, this is BamBam's era, but like every era is BamBam's era. Like, he doesn't like not look good. He like always looks good. Oh my god, he just had, for a second, he had like the Jackson, like, stop there, like the little flyaway in the back. Flyaways in the back always make me laugh. Oof, that undercut. The undercut on BamBam is always a killer. It always is. Every time, without fail. Oh, it just like highlights just how pretty the angles on his face are. Yes, BamBam's undercut is legendary. So we have a Yugyeom this time. And then let's actually look at these now. So we got another mark. And then we have a Yugyeom and a BAM. So, okay, and then those are the thanks tos. And let's tear open one more, which is going to be my Yugyeom one. And again, I could care less about the stuff there. Okay, so let's start at the beginning with Yugyeom here. Oof. Yugyeom is like always styled with like something on his neck. It's kind of, at this point, it's like his thing, but at the same time, it's a little bit weird. But he also looks amazing always, so it's kind of like acceptable. You accept it because he still looks pretty, and he always looks pretty. So you just say, okay, he's wearing something on his neck again. His hair looks so pretty. Like, this length on him looks really, really nice. I like it. I dig it, but Yugyeom's always pretty. So that's really not all that surprising. Oof, look at that. I like this shot, this outfit, this look. Oof, this dark blue one on for Yugyeom is really, really nice. Okay, and then Yugyeom's thanks to, and in the end, it looks like the stuff is back here this time. And we have another Jinyoung. We have a GB. We have a Yugyeom. And we've got Marky Poo again. So yeah, so those are all of the different versions. So if you wanted to just see what all the different versions look like, the photos, what the photo books look like, that is them. But now I'm going to go ahead and start digging into like just getting all of the inclusions out and doing all of that. So I'm, like I mentioned before, real quick, I'm gonna like move some stuff around because I don't want to get stuff mixed up. So I'm gonna move some things just to make my life like easier, but I don't know where. Okay, for now I'm going to move this stuff over here. Just because I need a space over here until I can get everything situated. Okay, so I'm going to start this process now of trying to get everything out of these albums without actually tearing any of this. But I will email everybody to find out if they actually want. But I am just going to put inclusions inside of the smaller one just because it's easier to manage for that. It's a lot easier for me to manage. So I do have to take this all the way out because I can't get this big guy out otherwise, which sucks. Okay, so Jinyoung, and then we have, oh, look at this cute BamBam. I love this BamBam card. We have Mark and a Jinyoung, and then I have to slide this back in. Okay, so So far, so good. The fact that every single one has to get put back in is what's the killer right now. That's the killer. But who knows? Maybe somebody wants to save this last piece cover sticker thing. Or they want to keep it inside this thing. I don't know. I can't make that decision for other people. So I'm going to struggle. Okay, so managed to get it without taking the whole thing out. So that's nice. At least not all the way out. So we have BamBam, and then we have these cards. We have Bam and Mark and a Bam, and back in the bag, please. Okay, somehow that ended up in the front, but okay, it's in the bag though. Okay, and so here we have another Bam, some more Bam, some Mark, Bam. Almost done with the Yugyeoms. I had a fair amount of Yugyeoms to open too, so. These are the biggest pain of an album. Oh Lord. Okay, so where is it? 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 Okay. I got it? Question mark? There we go. And we have Jinyoung. The one nice thing is that all the inclusions are like stuck all together. So I don't have to like stick around. Once I find that one page, wherever it is, I can kind of just grab everything. So I don't have to fuddle around too much with this. So that's the one nice thing. This one doesn't even, this is shorter. Okay, why is it not consistent either? These stickers are really hard to deal with. Come on. There it is. Okay. So that's one card. I'm gonna have to pull this one all the way up. Okay. And that's those two. So this goes into the back here. This is another Bam. It's a lot of Bam so far of those. And then this, oh, that one is another one of those. So one. And now we're on to BamBam. These are going to be the end of me. Okay. And we have a Youngjae card. I don't think I pulled a Youngjae card. And we have the Yugyeom film strip. Hey, we got a mark this time. So some different stuff now that we're on to BAM, which is nice. This is super... I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. That's just me. The album itself, the photos, the actual cover, not so bad. But, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, the plastic covers like this. I'm just not. They are always really annoying. I've had more of them recently, and they're just... They're just annoying. There's really no other way to explain it. They're annoying. Okay, and back in you go. That one's another one. That one has a holder in the center. These are like, they have like holes before you even touch them. It's really, I don't like this packaging very much. As for the cards, we have Mark, give you a damn, Yugyeom, another one that's... There's just so many of these. So, those are the cards that have slid out of this one. And here's the film strip. We got Youngjae film strip. Jackson and Yugyeom. Those are really cute photos, actually. And a Jinyoung. And let's This one has a tear. This one, for a change, doesn't. Shocking. Okay. So we've got Youngjae, Bam and JB. Yugyeom. Okay, last two of the BAMs. I can't remember how many of the BAM were sealed, but well, that one tore. There's not much that I can do about that one, so I'm going to just completely tear that top open. So we got Yugyeom, Yugyeom and BAM, and BAM. Okay, and okay, this is going to be the last one that I open up for right now on camera here. This BAM. I will, if you follow me on, I will post the poll later on, just because I do have to go do something, and this is taking forever because of these covers. Try this. So let's see if I can get this full. There they are. And also because I want to be able to ask you guys who are in the go if it's okay for me to just take them out of these covers, because this is really they're really kind of annoying. So those are those two. I'm gonna slide this back in. And yeah, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to hold off on opening up the rest of these right now. Just because I need to know if people are okay with me taking them out of these bags and not preserving the bags, because some of the bags are already torn before I even get to them. Some of them are tearing as I'm trying to open them up. But it's kind of hard to know, and there's a lot left. It's going to take a really long time for me to open up all these guys on camera. I'll see if I can try to push through a little bit longer. Packaging is just awful. So yay, here's a JB. And here is some different cards this time. Now that we're on the Youngjaes. Still getting a lot of Jinyoungs though. So yeah, these are all gonna get sorted out, and everything is gonna be done tomorrow. So it's going to be all sorted. Well, okay, it's probably not going to be completed, finished sorting, because like I said, I have to sort out all of the cards, these postcards, the Polaroids, and then also the sets of postcards and the Polaroid. So see, the thing is cutting the sticker would be easy if they didn't have the cover the way that they did. So this is, it's not just a like an open flap and then a sticker that's holding it closed. It's also like this cover here, like the actual opening of it is also like, it's also sticky here. So in order to even get to the sticker part to try to cut it, if I were to try to cut this like this, I would probably end up cutting into the bag. So like it's actually easiest for me to like pry it apart like this, because that way I can get enough space and then I can actually get them apart. But the other part of the issue, I got this. The other part of the issue isn't even like prying that bit apart. It's that this plastic is like, it's like cheap plastic. So like there are copies that I haven't even touched where this bit here, you saw in the first, and there on some of the ones that I looked at initially, where this bit over here is already completely ripped open. So yeah, it's kind of, it's just really fragile plastic, so it's not like it doesn't play nice to existing. I wouldn't even say just opening, just existing. Oh, it's the first Jackson. Like it's not like the 17 covers that were plastic where you could, it was like a heavier duty plastic where you could just like slide it on, slide it off, unstick the sticker, restick the sticker. The sticker might stick a little bit to the plastic, but it like opens and closes nicely. Nah, this is not that. These are cheap disposable plastic covers, unfortunately. But I just don't want to dispose of them if people really want them. I don't want to make that decision, which is why I'm going through this painful process here. They really didn't. It's really, really cheap here trying to get this. The fact that the CD just sits in there, because there was the one, I don't know if you saw, but one of the first ones that I opened, there was a giant hole before I even tried to open it that was like through here, and it like the CD was able to literally slip out of it entirely. So yeah, it's not exactly JYP's best packaging, but I'm doing my best, and for the most part, except for like those two that I tried, I haven't actually ripped any. Some of the ones that were ripped were already ripped, but I've only actually messed up two. So yay me. They're just, when you see them, when you get your hands on it, you'll really see how awful they are. So I'm trying really hard. Another Jackson. Okay, let's try these Jinyoungs. Thank you. I'm trying. Okay, so These are I'm not a big fan. Like, on one hand, these covers make opening everything up really easy because you kind of can tear into them really fast. But if you're trying to preserve it, like if you want to keep this so like it's like a housing thing for your album, so that way it like helps preserve it, these are not it. They are not. Yes, I did get all of the members. I've been opening them up now from youngest to oldest. But yes, it was not an even amount that they sent. They sent almost even, but not quite. So like I ended up having only 5 JBs total. But I had like 10 Jackson, 10 Jinyoung, 10 BAM, 10 Yugyeom. What was it? 6 marks, so not many marks, and then 8 Youngjaes. It mostly worked out. I would have liked if I had 1 or 2 more JBs and 1 or 2 less BamBam and Yugyeoms, because those were the ones that I have the that balanced out least in the thing that I had to kind of just assign to people randomly. So I did already assign the version covers to everybody, because I had to do that in order to know which ones I'd be opening and which ones I wouldn't. So part of the reason why I started this so late tonight, instead of usually I do them like at 6 or 7, but I had to assign everything first. That took a little time to try to make sure, one, the people that bought like a whole bunch of them got all of them, and then the people that bought like 3, and then the people that bought 2, and then working my way down, and then assigning the ones that just got 1. So okay. Especially since there were only 5 ABs, and there were 3 people that ordered, including myself, that ordered 6 or more. So I had to make sure that those 3 people got each of their different versions, because nobody's getting a duplicate version this time. So that's the nice thing. I know, like with Present You and me, there were some people that ordered a whole bunch that ended up getting duplicates, and that was just because those are blind covers, so there was no way to balance, and I ended up getting a whole bunch of Youngjaes. But this time it was sent randomly, so it was kind of balanced, but not perfectly balanced. So we're almost there though, because once I get through this Jinyoung pile, which I'm currently like, do you see this? Like, I'm even just trying to go to open this up, and you see how this like plastic is like, it's not even all the way to the edge here. It's not even like tightly secure. Like, it's just, they're so randomly put together. It's actually making this harder to open this one up. Like, I really wish they could have just done like standard book, or even just like sleeve packaging. And also having the CD out like that is just so bad. Like, it's just bad. Okay. Where is it? another. Yeah, really and truly, all of these inclusions, they are going to be in your, they're going to be in your pre-order benefits. They're not, I'm not opening back up these albums again. Yeah, I'm really not surprised by that. That's what happened last time. Although I was looking at it last night when they first went on sale, and I noticed that like this time they didn't put a total number that they were going to cap at, so I wasn't sure if they were actually going to. But the fact that you're saying that it sold out doesn't surprise me. I think last time it like sold out in like 6 hours or something. Like, it doesn't take long. When they cap it like that, they really don't sell that many. So I, again, for the second time in a row, was not in a rush to get it. And I only say this just because I have like 4 or 5 of BamBam's signature. I have all of the members' signatures already from, I have all of their signatures on Turbulence. So I don't feel completely pressed all the time to get like signatures anymore. Just if I feel like it. And the last couple times I just have not been like, ooh, look at this Jackson. Look how cute he looks here. I really like this Jackson card. He looks really cute there. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that it sold out really, really fast. I had somebody email me if I was going to do a go for that, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to be able to. When they like sell out like that, like, it's really hard to do a go, because it's like I have to like throw down money ahead of time, like usually my own money, without a guarantee that everybody wants to get them. This one is another one that's tearing. Ugh. It's not opening. It doesn't even open. Like the actual cover. See? It just doesn't stick. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to come over on this side maybe. And maybe I can finagle it from this side. Nope. Well, I think I'm going to be able to, but I've realized why the other side ripped, and it's because the plastic is bubbled. Thoughts on the songs for the album? So my favorite song is Special, and my next favorite song is Breathe, and then Wave is really growing on me, and those are probably my top. I do really like Last Piece. This is like, it's just like a hole there. It's not even like coming off even now. Ugh! Just disconnect. Okay. These are quite the frustrating albums. But yeah, Special is 100% my favorite track. I've been listening to it pretty much on repeat. It is my jam. Jackson, thank you for everything. I really appreciate that one. But I do also really love Breath. It is, both of those two songs are just like my like go-to, like they're just really fun to listen to. So I just favor them. So what I'm gonna do, and what I have been doing, you can't see this because every time I take an album I put it off to the side, but all the ones that have some sort of major malfunction here, I've been laying them down in a different direction, and I will email the people that have that ask for seals to find out if they want the cover on there or if they don't want the cover. And the people, what is this? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, this cover, it's perfect. There's no holes in here. No holes. Nothing is Everything is nice and sealed. It's hooked in. And I felt my finger across the front of the album right here. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. You can kind of see it because there's light shine. Do you see the circle hole that's in there? Like, this is just the packaging that they sent out. There's a circle hole cut out in this. So you can, like, feel straight to the album. Like, what is this? Why is there a hole? Why is there a hole? Just a circular hole. I can't even say that that's like it tore. Like, they legit just put it in a bag that had a hole. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's really bad. I don't know what they've done. Like, I know that they didn't. Like, they knew this album was coming. They'd been teasing it. Even JYP's been saying, oh, we're gonna have it. It kept getting pushed later. Like, so it's not like they didn't know that this album was coming, that they didn't, like, they were just trying to slap it together. So I honestly have no idea why the quality is just, like, it's just not there. It's just not there. Like, I can't say that this is, like, total garbage, because, like I said, the actual photo book feels nice. It looks alright. But, like, it's just the packaging, and it's just, everything just feels kind of just half. And, like, if you saw some of the photos in there, just the way that some of the photos are positioned in there are just not good. Like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. What made them have this major malfunction this time around? But this is really taking way longer than it should because of this. Another successful pull there. Well, you can consider it successful. So what do we have here? Yugyeom. We have this cute Jackson again. Yugyeom. I don't understand why. Again, the JB. I really don't understand either. Like, they really do treat GOT7 like the bastard child that they just don't want, that nobody wants around. It really makes no sense when they clearly make them so much money. I just don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you half-ass it, like, just that much? Like, they have Weekly Idol. They have a couple award shows because, unlike JYP, other companies realize that, oh, if GOT7 is there, they will actually bring a crowd in. JYP doesn't seem to understand that. But I mean, it's true though. Like, they legit treat them like, oh yeah, I guess we have to feed you. Here, take the scraps. Can't say we didn't do nothing for you. That kind of thing. But it's just depressing at this point. I try not to think about it. At least not too much. Except for when I'm yelling and screaming on the timeline about it. Did they truly renew? Was there an actual article that said that they actually renewed? If they did, I missed it. We're assuming that they did right now. But what if they just haven't announced anything official yet? I don't know. I don't know. I might have missed it. I've been a little bit preoccupied, I'll admit, the past month or so. But I don't know. It seems like they did, but who knows? Oh my goodness. I just want to throw all of this out. Like, legit, I don't, like, you probably didn't see it, but when I went through and opened them up, initially when I showed the first ones, after I think on number 3, I just started ripping all of mine off. So all of mine no longer have these plastic bits. I don't want them. Mine are going straight in the trash. Yeah, they're not worth keeping. I just put the CD inside the actual album. I mean, it doesn't have a nice little pocket like I wish it would, but I'd rather have that than deal with this junk. Like, for real. Okay, let's go this way. Because I don't like these plastic things. I didn't like them in the 17 ones, but at least with the 17 ones, they were the thicker, heavier plastic, where it's actually sturdy. I wasn't afraid about it ripping, and it didn't rip. The sticker ripped. That was kind of sad, because it was a nice sticker, but I wasn't afraid of that plastic ripping. It hasn't ripped, but this is not. These are not meant to be kept. That I can tell you. Once you see it for yourself in person, you will see. Unless you really, like, if you want to preserve it in something else and keep it, like, if you want to preserve it, I highly suggest you ditch this and just get like a good plastic. Like one of the actual like covers that you can get, like a magazine cover, a proper one. Get that instead. Because this ain't it. This is not it. Thankfully, there's less than 10 of these left now. Okay. There we go. I mean, I will go through this hell for GOT7 because GOT7 themselves are worth it, but damn. Sometimes they really make me understand just how much I do love them, though. Because this is, for anything else, I would have checked out a long time ago. Go. Another Youngjae. There's 3 more of Jackson here. So right now I'm slightly proud of myself. I think there's only about 3 of them that got their cover messed up. So for the most part, they're okay. Getting a lot of these same cards though. At least, yeah, no, a lot of those same cards. A lot of Youngjaes. A lot of, doesn't seem very mixed up. Yeah, I wouldn't blame them if they left either. Low key, can they just like go ahead and just like set up like their own new place, because like this is not it. This is not it. They don't do. GOT7 has never had a season's greetings, like not a proper season's greeting. Like, if JYP as a company didn't do it, I would understand. But they do. Like, so what's the reason? Can you tell me? I want to know. I would really like to know. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I just think back and I remember, because like with 7for7 Present Edition, they gave you these little like calendars because it came out around Christmas time, so they gave you little calendars. Like, please, that is not a season's greetings. And it was only the pre-order benefit, so it's like not even like if you just got it at some other point in time you could get those. No, you had to pre-order it. That's how you get it. Pre-order the album and get your postcard calendar. Oh goodness. Okay, we're almost there. So this one, before I even open it, this one's open. I can tell you that. So you see how it's already cracked up there? Already opened. Didn't even do anything with it. Some of these is just, there's nothing I can do. Just because it's cheap packaging. The cheap packaging said, hey, I'm already open. Like, it's already open. Why do I have to open it when it's already open? Here it is. So for this, got some mark this time. So some different ones in that one for a change. Still another Youngjae though. But again, it's not actually sealed. So there's that. Now one gets put the other way. Almost done here though. How many are these? So it's 3 and 3. So down to the last 6 here. We're almost done. And then I'm going to try to go lay down because, oh my goodness, I'm like sitting on the floor, as you can kind of see. I'm like hunched over the camera, like trying to open all this for like the last now almost hour and a half. My back hurts. Okay. Being with this whole hag life has its downsides sometimes. Can't be sitting on the floor like this for that long. Okay. Here we have a Jinyoung film strip. Yay! Oh, these are cute. These are cute cards. Got a BAM. Thank you, Mark, for some cute cards. I appreciate it. This one is also slightly open, so I'm gonna put that one upside down. Guys, this is just, it's an ordeal. But seriously though, I am going to email them, even though like email everybody that has an open one just to ask them if they want the plastic or not, because if they don't, I'm gonna like rip the plastic off of them just so I don't have to look at them anymore. Like I hate the plastic that much at this point. This one's fine. So we got another Jinyoung. And we got Yugyeom for this one. And the Jackson Polaroid like one. Ooh. Some different cards. I like it. Got another Jinyoung. So you're truly down to bone sealed. Like it. Almost there. We're down now to the last 3. Oh my goodness. Help me. Okay. CD for that was in there. And so what do we have here? Oh, look at that JB. And the Mark. Both are cute. Got the BAM. We have Jinyoung. The actual, like, those are, like, not very well, there's not a very good distribution on that. And what do we have here? JB Land. Oh, we got this BAM. And we got another BAM. Truly not a very good distribution on those. Not at all. Okay, almost there. Oh boy. That was a journey. Thank you for being with me. Got these two. These are cute. And another BAM. Another Youngjae. Film strip distribution is, I feel like there's not much JD in there. But I think there's enough of like everybody else. We're gonna see though. Again though, since a lot of people only got one, it's not gonna actually be that hard to sort that out because I don't have to worry about people getting a duplicate as much. So. And the final one before I break. Let's see. So we've got Jinyoung. And we've got some Jinyoung and Youngjae. And we've got a BAM. So those are those pulls there. And yeah, that is now everything. And yeah, if you guys like this, please, thank you for sticking through. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.